Welcome Regen Ag Nation. Thank you for joining us. We are week 7 here in this scouting series, looking at beans again. As you can see, this particular variety's sending out lots of runners. It tends to get a little more vertical growth and send those runners up. As you can see, we're kind of in this third stage of bloom set. Some of these lower ones on the plant here developed early. You got some of these middle stage ones starting to put these pods on, and then a lot of this newer stuff. Really, there's a ton of bloom out here. So really it's about creating the conditions, mostly with irrigation, to be able to fully set these blooms. As you can tell, a lot of these little ones are really starting to look like they're going to make the grade. And then you know, a lot of that has to do with environmental conditions. So we're getting into a hot spell. We want to really make sure that these things don't get too dry, because if they do, a lot of times they'll abort those blooms and they won't actually set a pod and beans in those pods. So we want to really make sure and check for the water. At this stage, we're also looking at the bottom side of the leaves. We're looking for mites. Don't really see much there in the way of mite pressure, which is a great thing. Tells us we've done a good job at dialing in nutrition. But yeah, other than that, as you can see, there's a lot of nodules on these plants we mentioned before. Just creating a lot of that nitrogen set for its own beans. And then other than that too, we're just kind of evaluating the physical condition and color of the leaves. Still got really good color. Really like the way this field is progressing. So other than that, we're just going to keep these things wet, keep them happy, and try to get through these hot spells and see if we can set all these pods and produce the greatest yield that we possibly can. So we want to thank you for joining us, and remember, make farming fun again.